Jonny built his mobile application in less than a month and it has already been making sales on the App Store. And today we want to learn from him how he did it, what he did, and what his mobile application really does. So, Jonny, thank you so much for being here and tell us what's the name of your mobile application and what does it do? Like, is it like a shopping cart app or like what is your application?
Hello everyone, I'm Jonny. So I got the idea for StudioShoot AI from seeing app like Photo AI from Peter Level. I wanted to start my journey as indie app developer, so I wanted just to build an app to try my way on the App Store, and I was in the Toddle community. That's where I find Yassine with the NoCode Pro Code community too. And I've seen that he launched Despia at the same time that I wanted to go into mobile app development. So at first, I wanted to learn Swift UI, but I didn't have like a lot of time, so I dedicated a little bit of my time. But when I saw the Despia and I already was well versed in Total, I was thinking that maybe I'm just gonna try with Despia first and see if it's a viable option to build my app. So yeah, and it has been really a great journey.
So what does your app do? Like I know what it does, but like for the people listening, can
Yeah.
you explain a little bit what Studio Shoot AI does?
So StudioShoot is an AI photo generator. So you give the AI 10 photo of yourself, and it will train a model on your photo, and then you will be able to generate photo of yourself. So it's great for creating eye-catching YouTube thumbnails,
I use
viral
it for my
social
YouTube
media
thumbnails.
posts. Yeah, my first user, the power user. For professional LinkedIn photo, and even for a standout dating app picture if you need it. So yeah,
Beautiful.
basically it's that.
There you go. And yeah, you want to share a little bit like in the process of building the mobile application. Was it complicated? How long did it take? Like just like a little bit like speed through the journey of doing that.
Yeah, so at first I wanted to build just a web app. The idea was to clone photo AI, and then I've seen that there was some apps on the store, but not with the same quality as photo AI, as model as photo AI. So it was like an opportunity for me. So uh, so I've tried to build one with Despia. So yeah, the process was first wanted to build a web app, then I go to PWA, and then I found Despia, and I changed the PWA in a native a mobile app. So I use Toddle for the front end, and I use Xano, no-code backend tool, for the backend. Because I'm a front-end developer first, so yeah, I'm most well versed with front-end tool. And yeah, my experience with Despia has really been incredible. Yeah, coming from a web development background and mainly working on front end with Despia is a game changer for my kind of profile because I want to build quick app to test, and yeah, it's really a game changer for me.
Perfect. And I know when you build mobile application, it takes a little bit longer than doing a web application. You want to talk maybe about the process of getting it to a place where it is now on the App Store, be it the Despia hooks, the JavaScript you have to add into your web application to get access to native functionalities, and the distribution, the test flight, the Xcode, the getting it to the App Store. We want to talk a little bit about how that process was for you and kind of like where maybe some of the things were that didn't run as smooth as you maybe imagined them to be.
So yeah, the process to transform my PWA to native app was really seamless with Toddle because because of the package that you build. So it's really easy to add native function like haptic feature, haptic feedback, in-app purchase and everything that you need to monetize or do an app that feel like a native app. And yeah, what was the other question? Sorry.
There was like, were there any, like, what was the process of doing it? Now we talked about the package that you're using to add the functionalities. The other part was like, like more a little bit of the process. Like you used test flight, you used Xcode, or you probably
Yeah,
even didn't
so
if you're using Despia. What was that process like? Because people look at it and say, "Oh, Xcode, I don't know coding."
yeah, I see. Yeah. So yeah, really the process is really seamless because if you want to test your app, so you go to so you have some video on your channel, but I'm going to
Sure,
tell what you already say.
sure.
You have to go on. So you go on Despia and you can just in one click you can publish your app on the test fly first. So you will be able then to
It's a
test
few
it.
more than one clicks because you have to do the setup and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, you have to do all the setup before, but when all the setup, yeah, it's done. It's one click to the App Store, and then I have to say that it was really like it was more long to take the app to the App Store than to develop the entire app. And this is
it's
because
always like that.
I take face of people and I had to make a lot of updates for Apple to accept my app in the privacy policy and all things to protect the user. So this is not a bad thing, but it was my first time. So yeah, it was I made more time talking with Apple than developing the app.
But
So
did
yeah,
you
it took
ever
me.
did Apple ever say like your app, we don't let it on the App Store because of minimum functionality requirements? Or was it like,
No, it
no, you're
always
storing
has.
people's faces, we need to have more information on that.
The first time it was because I didn't want to add the in-app purchase. I wanted to do like Netflix, like people just sign up on their websites and they get access to the app with their if they are already a paid user. But Apple didn't let me do that. So I had to put the in-app purchase. And just with this thing, it took me like 2 weeks with the back and forth with Apple. And then the other problem was really the privacy policy. I needed to add more information on how many times I'm storing the face of the people, what I'm doing with it, where I'm sending it, if I'm sending it to a third party, which third party. So yeah, this is really the process of Apple to secure their users. So it's a bit of a pain, but it's
But there
necessary.
was always light at the end of the tunnel. You always knew if I'm going to do what Apple tells me, if I'm going to add the privacy policy, I can get it on the App Store. There was
Yeah,
never the chance where it said, because of technical reasons, we don't want your app on the App Store. It was like, we need more information, use
yeah,
our payment gateway, those kinds of things.
yeah. It always has been those kind of problem. Yeah, and I will know now with for my next app what things I can't do, what I
Next
can't
time it will take
and
a
what I
day.
can do. Yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful. And then maybe you want to talk a little bit about the process now that it is on the App Store. How was that process? Now it's on the App Store. I know you're making updates. How do updates work? Like, are they over the air? Do you have to do something? Do you have to publish something? You want to talk a little bit about like your flow in updating the app that you right now have on the App Store? Because I did take a look at StudioShoot AI today, and if I look at it, I see exciting updates. A lot of things have changed in the app, and there are a lot of things I think that will be changing, especially now with the AI videos and all of that coming. So how do you do updates? How do you
Yeah.
manage that?
So it depends on which update I need to do. So if I need to add a native function or something like that, I will republish the app on the App Store. So it will be mandatory, necessary. And if it's not a native function that I need to add, I can just republish my project on Total, and the people will instantly see the change if they reopen the app on their phone. So yeah, I think this is really a game changer because I have another app, but I have I have three co-founder in my other app, and when we make change, we have to republish every time, and every time you have to make it accepted by the App Store. So it take a lot, really a long time, and yeah, for that is really a game changer because with that, if it's not a native function, you don't need to republish your app to the store. So yeah, that's really a game changer for me.
And one last thing before I would love to see your app in action on your
Yeah,
device, if you want to share that with us, is a
yeah,
lot of
of
people
course.
always say, oh, it's a rapper. And then people start with nightmare stories about Cordova or all kinds of PWA builder, all those kinds of lower quality wrapper solutions out there and say it's glitchy, it's going to be slow, it's going to be laggy, your Apple won't approve it. What's your take on that? Is that the reality with Despia, or that maybe the reality for other solutions out there?
I with Despia, I didn't have any problem of this kind. So yeah, for me, like it's really not a problem. And Apple didn't say anything on that because I know that you have if this is a problem, Apple will let you know that's a problem. So I didn't have any problem of this kind for
And
the
the app
moment. Yeah.
works and it's fast, or is it slow and glitchy?
Well, you can. I'm gonna show you.
Let's hope it actually works because usually, like yeah, your app works unless you're
Yeah,
presenting it to someone.
I know. It's always like that.
We'll do a keynote. I already made myself a photo of being at the Apple keynote presenting Despia.
Oh, nice.
So,
Really
uh,
nice. Okay, I'm gonna
I
share my
can't wait
screen.
to see how great your app will work. Let's make some fun photos of you, let's make some photos of you at the
Yeah,
keynote making updates on the App Store.
yeah. You have to give
That
me
would
the
be
prompts
fun.
that you use. So I'm going to share here.
And then also in-app
Share
purchases,
my
that works
screen.
great. So like you can take money in the app and you will know in Xano that they paid.
Yeah,
I know it works great. Just confirmation for the people out there.
I'm gonna close
Oh
it.
God, you need your help. Like, oh, I hope you're doing well. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
this is what I'm going to send to my friends for them to download the app. Like we're
oh,
gonna
I
do a
wasn't. It
little.
looks like you're being held hostage or something.
I
Um,
know. Okay, I'm just going to close the app.
Beautiful. Let's open the app. A nice logo. You're really good at making nice logos.
Thank you very much.
Nice logo.
I'm just taking icon from like flat icon and just
I'm
like
doing the same thing. I'm like
modifying it,
The Despia
put a
logo is just a
gradient.
free hero icon.
Yeah. So yeah, you can see the app here. You have there is a paywall that's activating after 20 seconds. So
Can
here,
we
if
pay at the risk of you spending $14 right now? You want
I
to?
don't have no, I don't have I can't pay directly now. So maybe
You're not in Sandbox.
yeah, sure. Yeah, so I can show you how it works.
Right, then you can pay. But you're not going
You
to
can
spend
pay, but
$15 right now.
I'm not
Nah.
going to spend. But yeah,
I'll
so
refund you if you do it.
no, it's okay. It's because I don't have. I need to change the cards on my Apple.
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
just need to redo a card. This is just for that
Right.
because I didn't pay on the
And
Apple Store
then,
for a long time.
do you have models on you? Can we try the generation? Because there is like the
Yeah,
paywall.
yeah, of course.
Ah,
So I have three model.
you
So
probably don't
I'm
want to
gonna
show the
show.
paywall if you already have credits.
Yeah. No, but my account is special because it's for testing purpose. So
Oh, gotcha.
the paywall come only if you're a new user and you never paid.
Oh,
Otherwise, there isn't any paywall. If you pay one time and you get one starter pack or just get one models, you will never see the paywall again.
Very cool. Let's generate some for Johnny. Which one is better, Johnny or West? Like which one is
Yeah,
better?
Jonnys the better one. Wes was a testing one, yeah. And
Okay.
sometimes it gives me hair and I don't have hair, as you can see.
You
So
have a
yeah,
yeah, you have enough hair. Um,
yeah. So I'm gonna try this one, the Neon Festival. Oh, it's at
you
two
got like the native
thirds.
drop down, very nice. You can generate it now. Very nice.
Take between like 10 seconds and sometimes it can take until 30 seconds because of the congestion of the server that the service that I'm using.
Right. And it
So
nicely fades in. Take a look at that. Beautiful.
yeah. So yeah, basically we can make
Very
a pretty cool photo of yourself.
And you
Does it
can
look
share
like
it too,
me?
and you can download it, right?
Yeah.
You got like the native
So
download.
you can click here,
Very cool.
share it, or download it.
It's basically the same.
Yeah, it's basically the same, yeah. You can
Very
retry directly here.
wonderful.
Then we are going to try custom prompts.
Very cool. Everyone who sees to make sure to give like Johnny 5 stars review on the App Store and download Studio Shoot.
Thank you very much. Yeah, if you like the app.
Very cool.
Yeah. So here you can see the prompt. So every style got his own the pre-made prompt
Will you
with
be adding
your.
like features to have those prompts generated by AI as well?
Yeah, I already have a GPT agent that builds prompts for me. So if I give him lighter prompts, he can build a whole good prompts for me for the model. And
Very
yeah,
cool.
I just need to know how I'm going to yeah, merge all of that and maybe add this function to the API. But if you need to build your prompt, this is why I show the prompt. So you can see that if you need like a professional photo and maybe yeah, this one, and you want to have a white suit and not a gray suit, maybe
You can edit
you can
that.
just change the prompt here,
Too
white
cool.
suit, generate.
By the way, like your aspect ratio thing is not fully centered.
What? Sorry?
I'll show you. Your aspect ratio thing is not fully centered.
Oh, where?
Let me show you. Like I've been looking at your app. I've been using
Oh yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
again.
You
This
mean
has been
the
going on my nerves the whole
yeah,
time.
this yeah, yeah, the select button, yeah.
Just do
Yeah, this is
flex
because I
center.
use the yeah, but this is because I use like the select from Toddle and it's a little bit hard to style it. Like
You just wrap it in a div block and
yeah,
then center.
okay, I will do that. So yeah, yeah, as you can see, I have a white suit. So yeah, you can pretty much put you in every situation that you want. And with the video, it's gonna be funnier.
You're also going to add videos. What happens if I
Yeah,
go back? Like, how does navigation work in your application? And then you just go back to the home page.
yeah. Go
Cool.
back
And
to the
then
page, and if you
you'll
re-click
have
on
view animate.
generate,
Very
you
cool.
have the last photo that you generate. Yeah.
How can
If
I
you
see
want to
the past ones
change
that we generated?
the what? Sorry,
How can I see the history?
the history. Yeah. So you have a gallery. So if you come here,
I need your help.
all right.
No, it says like I need your help in there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So basically, here you have your gallery and all your photos that you have already generated.
Very
So
cool.
if you want to click on one, you can delete it, you can share it and download it by clicking here. You can see the prompts, and
By the way,
I
if you
will
take a
add.
look at this icon has always been going on my nerves. There is like some background color to it. It's not
Oh yeah, I didn't say. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and yeah, and then if you want to buy some more credits, you can just come back here you need at least one. So this is, yeah, this is special. This is because it's my account and I'm testing things. But if you have zero models, you can't buy photo because you need to have one model first
Yeah.
to generate some photo because it's only to generate photo based on the model that you train.
Right. So what happens if we try to have multiple in-app purchases? Can we scroll down? And
Yeah.
like, let's say I buy the 9.99. Like, does it change? Is it like dynamic or here you go. So that's now 9.99 or it's in Swiss franc, but
Yeah,
get
it's just
one
France.
model
Yeah, we don't have
credit.
the yeah we don't have the 1 cent. So it's in Swiss francs it's gonna be
Right.
like
And when I
yeah, it's gonna be
close
10.
this, when I close this, that's one model. What's happening if I click on three models? Will it say three models? Take a look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is three models. So you do it, it's synced and you will know when a user purchases which package they purchased on your backend.
Yeah, so I have an API set up with all the logic that like
Very
sending the product ID to my first it's getting the receipt of course with the all the Despia in-app purchase SDK.
yeah,
When I have the transaction ID, I can send a call to Apple to verify that the transaction exists. When the transaction exists, then I register the transaction in my database and then conditionally from which product it is, I give some credits to the user. So models or credits, or when it is a starter pack, is gonna be like one models and 100 follow.
very cool. Very cool. So essentially what you have is you have like a photo AI clone, but as a mobile app, photo AI is not in a mobile app.
Yeah,
And you get the whole
basically,
market
yeah.
now. Perfect. So
We're
like
gonna try
it's
it.
been
It's just an MVP product to try because I really want to like yeah, to try launching a lot of app on the App Store.
you'll be the next smart
So
glue with mobile apps.
we're gonna try it. We're gonna try.
Very
Yeah.
cool. You
But
want to
thank you very
show
much
like
for Despia. Huh? This product is really, really
you're
great.
most welcome and thank you so much for using it. I really appreciate it.
And
Um,
yeah, if you're like me, like a web developer that want to quickly build mobile apps, and you don't have like this mobile app developer skills, those you don't know those language, and you want to do it with things like no code, and it even work with all the JavaScript framework though. So yeah,
yeah, works
it's
great with
yeah,
React and Next.js
it's
too.
really, really, really cool.
Amazing. Um, you want to show your test flight because I know test flight has been a crucial step for you to test it because I know I always have a lot of people that ask us in the customer support and in my videos that say, "Hey, okay, I want to build a mobile app in Despia. I will finish the web app and then when it's done, I'll start with Despia. I'll start testing in test flight." I know you took a different approach. You first built the web app, but then you had to essentially rebuild it when you wanted to do Despia because it was easier to see, what you're building on your device as you build. What's your take on that?
Yeah. But
So like
I don't. Yeah. Can
so
you
like
repeat?
what was your development flow in building your mobile application? Because usually I hear people saying, I will build the whole web application and I click a button and it works in Despia. How I know you did it like you were doing step by step. You were having the Despia Red app already while there was no functionality, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, you want to explain a little bit about that process of developing, which will actually make sure that you will rebuild less as you go into the process.
Um. Yeah. So basically, so I built it. The app wasn't already, but I already sent it. Yeah, to the test flight to get it approved. So when when the app will be approved, I can just add the thing that I could then uh, yeah, the thing that I need to add for the app to be really like in production.
Right,
Because when you even when you send to approve to the app to the store, you still can manually publish the app after you get approved. So you can get your app approved with like yeah, like even with minimal functionality and add the functionality after you are getting approved. I don't know if Apple like that, but
Not if you
yeah.
remove in-app purchases, but no,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. So you would suggest people to kind of like as they develop in Toddle in WeWeb, have the test flight app on your phone so you can test it on your phone and kind of like get the feeling of what you're building, and then
Oh yeah.
get it approved quick, and then you can always just fine tune before you hit the publish button.
Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah. I think it's yeah, it's better and it would save you sometimes, I think. Yeah.
Because I have a lot of people that tell me, yeah, we're going to build the whole app first and then we'll use Despia to turn it into a mobile app. And I was like, that sounds terrible. Because
Mm.
if you are already at the stage where you still have influence on the web app development cycle, you want to have Despia today on your test flight. So as you
Yeah.
add features, they're already baked into your app. Because what happens if you have your web app already built up, you'll probably have to peel through it and add things back into it. So the earlier you
Yeah.
actually get it on your device, the better it will be and the easier it will make your workflow actually.
I think something also, if you didn't want to, I think for the next app, I will think before every native function that I need, and I will build this before and launch one time, and really think like that. Yeah, to because when yeah, because if you don't need to add the native feature, you don't need to republish to the App Store
Yeah.
with Despia. So. So yeah, if you think about all the native feature that you will need before, yeah, you will need to publish the one time basically.
I mean, there's still security updates we'll give you on a regular basis, but um,
Yeah, but I mean for like in my app for features and yeah, just for my cycle. Yeah,
yes, yes, yes. I do think it's good practices to, as you build, as you add elements, as you add buttons in your web app, to always just be able to close and open the app and see how it looks
yeah,
and how
and
it
try it.
feels,
Yeah.
does haptic feedback work, all that kind of stuff. I think that kind of like kind of like strengthens the dev cycle as well.
Yeah, and that's really cool because you don't have to even to rebuild
Yeah,
the app
you can just
on Xcode. You build it one time, you have it on the test flights, and you make all the change. You just reopen the
if
app
you
to
do a
see.
change in Toddle, if you do a change in WeWeb, it's automatically then updated on TestFlight, which makes your testing quite well because if you're building a mobile app,
Yeah,
as you edit in WeWeb in real time, it updates your app
yeah,
without having to click
yeah,
button, export anything. So that kind of
yeah. You
like
don't have to
lets you test
recompile
as
every
you
time.
develop.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Very
for
cool.
that. Yeah, because I
And
come from
then
the web. On the web, you don't have to compile anything. It's just you refresh and you have your yeah
yeah,
your your
very
your
cool.
feature. But yeah,
Very cool.
so yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Was there anything with Despia that kind of like what that wasn't good? That wasn't a good experience for you? Like anything that you feel like that could be better or that was actually quite painful doing it in
Really not. I'm a little bit biased because you helped me so much with it. So yeah, I'm
there?
a little bit
Be
biased.
honest, like no holding
No,
back.
but no, but really, not for the moment. I just built one app. The app it's not really complicated.
Right.
So yeah, it's basically an AI wrapper, and I'm not going to build like a too complicated app. I want to build. I want to have a big portfolio of apps, so I need to build simple app and not complicated apps. So for my use case, really, no, it's I can find a better way now to build apps and a quicker way to build. Yeah,
That's
really.
amazing. That's amazing. I really appreciate you sharing that. You want to show on your App Store the listing page so people can take a look and get it from the App Store? And we'll also
Yeah,
link of his mobile app in the video description. Make sure to support Johnny on there. And we'll also, of course, have a link for Despia so you can start making your mobile application in the pinned comment and as well in the video description so you can start building mobile apps today and you can get it on test flight today and you can get it pre-approved for the App Store today with test flight. Also, Johnny, quick question. Would you suggest anybody to build an Android app? I know you're biased on that. Like I know you're
I'm
Apple
biased
fan,
on
but
that.
you don't like Android
No,
people.
I'm
But
biased on that, and I see, yeah, I think I've seen some, yeah, a video of a guy that was, I say, saying some statistics that like um, like Apple user are paying or paying or more inclined to pay on the store than Android user, and I want to make money with my app, so and I'm really an Apple user. I have all Apple products. The last time I had an Android was like maybe 15 years ago. So yeah, I'm biased with that.
okay,
So yeah, but if my app, if I think, yeah, I will. I can. There is some app that I will make also as an hybrid, and you don't need to too much work to with Despia to have it on both. So yeah, that's if you need to do an hybrid app, it's not gonna be like too much work, uh, too much surplus work, I think. But I'm focusing on iOS app.
very cool. Yeah, I do think there's more money in iOS apps than in Android apps. You can,
Yeah.
I mean, until we will add our advertisement integration, because then you can make ads and you can make money with ads. But look at that, people love it.
Oh yeah, I didn't say I have other review. Nice, really nice.
Very cool. Got
Yeah.
Cleveland in there.
So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change the. I still need. I'm still learning the Apple search optimization.
Yeah.
So I need
You
to
want to
change
do
the
like Studio
screenshots.
Shoot? You so like for Apple ASO, you want to do Studio Shoot AI, and you do minus, and then you add um, AI
AI
photo
photo
shoot,
generator. Yeah, I
AI
see. Yeah.
photo shoot, and then you add some keywords with a comma separated, and then you want to put some keywords in here, and then you can also
Yeah.
tagline to it that's also going to help with keywords, and then you can also
Yeah.
work with app events and all that kind of stuff to boost your page. And then you can also do a pay per download ads that are actually quite affordable, especially if you have a product that is interesting like yours. Would probably make those in English though for the English page.
Yeah. 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 And yeah, actually, I still need to
And you
redo
you
all
will
the.
probably have some good conversion rates with that. You just need to kind of like get some traffic to there, and then you want to probably put like $50 to $100 in a test campaign. Have that
Mm.
run for a little bit, and then see, okay, I did put $50 in there. How many people did download, and how many people of those did purchase? And that $100 will give you data in how you know what you can improve. And my tip for that is you probably want to declare that then on your privacy settings. I like to hook my mobile apps up with Google Analytics.
Mm.
Because
Okay.
in
Yeah.
Despia, you can just integrate Google Analytics, and it will then be a great way to actually track in-app analytics. And
Okay. Yeah.
also
I
cool
see.
to
Yeah.
see kind of like the events that people are doing and how many people are using your app. That's the easiest way. There are better ways to add that, especially for
Yeah. I
apps.
see. Yeah.
But the easiest way, if you're launching your MVP, that's free, because analytic tools are
Mm.
quite expensive actually. The free,
Yeah.
easiest, cheapest way will be Google Analytics, because Apple takes 24 hours to give you app analytics. So
Yeah.
when
I
you
see.
run
Yeah.
an ad campaign right now, you're getting your analytics in 24 hours.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
add Google Analytics in there, you can have real-time analytics, cheap,
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
easy, and quick in 5 minutes in your application. You don't need to republish your app to even add it.
Really nice. Thank you for the tip.
You're most welcome. Just make sure GDPR and all that kind of stuff. That's
Yeah. I will. Yeah.
But
I
that's
will see it.
a little hack to get when you do testing and you bring traffic. But I would probably put $50 in ads, run some App Store ads, rank for the keywords AI photo shoot generator, make your screenshots more appealing, right?
Yeah.
And then I think if you see, okay, I put $50 in that app, I converted three sales, that's $60 or whatever. I did pull a profit, then you want to probably increase your budget a little bit more to get and to
I
see,
see. Yeah.
so it kind of like sustains itself. And that's kind of like where you can kind of like test if that app idea is going good. And you
Mm.
can now start testing those app ideas very quickly. And that's the beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Really. Yeah. Yeah. That's really cool. And what's your do you use something for keywords, or do you have something for that,
I
or
mean,
the keywords in the App Store?
for keywords in the App Store, what I personally like to do is I like to look at my competitor apps
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
like to just like skim through their descriptions and what keywords they use, because
Mm.
the keywords they use are probably working. And if you use the
Okay,
same
yeah, yeah,
keywords, when people look
yeah.
for your competitor, there's always a chance that they will find you in a search.
Mm. I see.
So that's
Okay.
something. That's kind of like how you can work with
Because I see
kind of like
that there are some tools like I don't Astro, I think it's called, where
yes.
you can see like the keyword difficulty. Like it seems cool
There are a
to
lot of tools, and
just
there are a lot of them. There are a lot of tools, and there are a lot of them that are very beneficial.
okay.
I personally like. I would just like look at kind of like what other apps are doing and kind of like mirror it. That's
Mm.
kind of like a
Yeah.
free way of doing it because when you have
Yeah, yeah,
those
yeah, I
tools, you
see.
probably will pay for those tools. Generally speaking, I've tried a few ad tools for Google ads, for Facebook ads, for TikTok ads, for App Store ads. Generally, every ad spy tool is just like not that good. Like
Okay, yeah.
they just use public APIs. They just have some kinds of ways to get those data or scraping
Yeah.
that data. I
Scraping
think
the store, yeah.
the best way is probably to collect data by doing paid advertisements and then see what keywords work. Because when you do paid advertisements, right, you can add keywords and kind of like target specific industries with your app advertisement, unless you're doing kind of like automated advertisement, but you will get data through that ad campaign and you can then use that data to kind of like strengthen your keywords. So I do like, I think like
Okay,
doing a
nice.
$20 ad campaign or a $50 ad campaign is probably the best way for you to get keywords that lead to downloads in your application.
Okay, nice. Thank you for the tips.
And it's cheap. Like you would pay $50 for an ad tool anyway. Why don't like do
Yeah.
$50 into an ad campaign that will give you
Uh,
data that actually is proven to work for your specific app?
yeah, I will do that. Thank
But
you
yeah,
for the
it's
tips.
exciting. It's like how does it feel to now be on the Apple website and to see
Yeah, it's
your
pretty
app on the
exciting.
App Store? Like
Yeah, my mind is blown. Like 1 month ago, I didn't have an app on the store. I never built an app myself, and now I have one app, my first app on the store, and it's not going to be the last. So yeah, that's pretty
that's amazing.
exciting.
That's amazing. Is there anything you want to tell the people that are watching this today, about their dream of building mobile applications, some suggestions, some messages, some heroic message you want to get out there? Even if it is
No,
sign up for
I'm just
Despia and
starting
get
in the
started.
journey. So yeah, I'm just starting in the journey. I just say like use the tool that's the better for you. But if you want to build things quickly and you have those web development skill and not have those mobile developer skill, I think Despia it's really the go-to. Yeah, for people with my profile that want to pivot in the app development. I think yeah, it's really a game changer.
It's amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate that today. And
Thank you.
if anybody is watching this and you want to start making your mobile application, definitely I'll put Johnny's social media in there because he will be posting amazing stuff about starting your app business, getting your app on the App Store. He'll be sharing his journey. I'll put that in the video description. If you're also interested in downloading StudioShoot AI, I would highly suggest you that. I use it for my thumbnails. It's an amazing application. Also in the video description. And if you get inspired by this video and you want to make your mobile application as well, and you're great at WeWeb, you're great at React, you're great at Next.js, you're great at Toddle, and you want to take that skills that you have in the web application space and convert it into building amazing mobile applications that you've ever dreamed of, get started with Despia. I'll put the link in the video description below. And thank you so much, Jonny, for being here. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you, yes.
Thank you so much for using Despia. And for everyone watching, thank you so much for your time as well. And see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Bye.